Hello people, I am here again with another artist spotlight video, and of all the ones I've made, this is the one that is going to have the most vinyl in it. So in keeping with that tradition, cheers everybody. Okay, so let's get started. Iron Maiden, one of my favorite bands, and one that I have seen live once. Here we will start with the first one, the self-titled Iron Maiden. This is the reissue that came out, well, quite a number of years ago. It has it's an enhanced CD. It's got some, I believe, a couple of video. I really don't like that when they put any interactive stuff on the audio part. I'd rather just have a separate disc for that. But anyway, here we go. Iron Maiden, the first one, self-titled. The second one, Killers. Both of these, of course, with Paul Di'Anno on vocals. Very hard and heavy, very punk influenced, these first two albums. And then we come to the beginning of the Bruce Dickinson era with the Number of the Beast. Also, likewise, these three are the enhanced CD ones. The Number of the Beast here, an absolutely essential metal album, a must-have in any metal fans collection. Really great stuff, and this is one that I have on vinyl. All right, so there you go. The Number of the Beast on vinyl. This is my original Mexican pressing from the 80s. All right, so we have the CD and the vinyl. We now continue with Peace of Mind. This is the only one. This is also, yep, also the enhanced part, and the only one I have on in a slipcase. It's got a slipcase there, as you can see. Another classic Maiden album. A lot of great tracks. Where Eagles Dare, Revelations, Flight of Icarus. You know, the entire album is really good, and this one as well. I still have my original Mexican pressing on vinyl. There you go. This one is, in fact, I believe, let me take it out. It is a gatefold. There you go. With all the lyrics there. There's the band getting ready to dine on a brain. Eddie's brain, presumably. We continue now with Power Slave. This is an original CD pressing, not the reissue, but it's a classic album nonetheless. Also have it on vinyl. My original Mexican pressing here. Absolutely great cover. Really loved just getting in there and checking out all those little details that they put in there. All right. Great stuff. And then we have here Live After Death. Also the reissue of the CD. I used to have the original pressing, but I sold it when I upgraded to this one. All right. And there we go. And likewise, I have the vinyl, which is one of the greatest covers of all time, if you ask me. Possibly, it's my favorite Iron Maiden cover. Really good stuff. This one is, of course, a 2 LP set, and it's also a gatefold. I'm going to take it out. There we go. In all its glory. Live, Iron Maiden live. Live After Death. Great stuff. And now we continue with a couple of cassettes, if you can believe it. Here we have Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, which I recently upgraded to vinyl. There we go. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. And this is not an original 80s binder. This is a reissue. So this is brand new. Still got the shrink wrap, excuse me. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Really underrated album. But a lot of great songs here. You know, Moonchild, Can I Play with Magnets, The Evil That Men Do, The Clairvoyant. There we go. And then, almost to the end of the Bruce Dickinson era, the first part at least, also on cassette, No Prayer for the Dying. I only have this on cassette. I do not have the CD nor the vinyl. That's the only way I have this one. Okay, as soon as I come across it, I'll buy the CD. And with Fear of the Dark, an original pressing, as you can see by this black plastic here. Fear of the Dark, really not overall not a very good album, with the exception of the title track. But some good stuff there, here and there. So with that after this, Bruce Dickinson would leave the band for a very, I'm not going to say successful, but yes, a very good solo career, because he had several very good solo albums, which I highly recommend. Then came in Blaze Bayley for for two albums, excuse me. This one, which is The X Factor, and it's got this a cover that is not painted, so that was a first for Maiden here. A bit of a dark album here. I haven't listened to this one in a while. And Blaze Bayley's vocals are very good. I have nothing against him. There's one after this one that's called Virtual 11, but I do not have that one. Then we have a couple of live albums that were released when Bruce was still not in the band, but these are albums with him in the band. Okay, we have a real live one and a real dead one. A real live one has the more modern stuff here, and a real dead one has the more classic stuff. I believe these two were also issued in as a single pack called A Real Live Dead One. Then comes one of my absolute favorite Maiden albums, which is Brave New World. Bruce Dickinson returns here, and in what form? Really, really good. Great album all the way. The Wicker Man, Brave New World, Blood Brothers, really good stuff here. Also, Janet Gers has joined the band here. The live album, sorry about the glare, Rock in Rio. There we go. 2 CD set, really good. Then A Dance of Death here, a pretty good album. You know, I have to listen to this one more, but I just cannot get over this cover, which I hate. You know, it's one of those computer generated covers with posing software. Oh my god, it's just awful. The inside is a lot better. Dance of Death. Then the live album from that, which is Death on the Road. Here we go. 2 CD set. Alright, Death on the Road. And then another bit of an underrated album, which is A Matter of Life and Death. I really like this one. Okay, this one comes in a slipcase like that, as you can see. It's the same cover in the slipcase and on the CD. Alright. Give this one another listen if you haven't to in a while. It's pretty good. Now for another live album. I have not taken out these ridiculous stickers right here. Iron Maiden Flight 666. Another 2 CD set. And it was during this tour. Oh no, excuse me. I was going to say that I saw them live in this tour. I did not. I saw them in the Somewhere Back in Time tour. All right, but it had a lot of this very same set list. Really good stuff. Now, the Final Frontier. Here we have, I had the one that comes in this tin right here. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. Yep, I can. There it is. And the CD is on the inside right there. There was a normal jewel case edition of this. I got this special tin. I believe it had a couple of I believe it had the music video for one of the songs in this one. An okay album, you know, not bad, but not really nothing that stands out here. One more live album, you know, Iron Maiden in Vivo, live from Chile. Another 2 CD set. There's the set list with some songs right there from the Final Frontier. Then after a long wait, we had the new studio album, which was Iron Maiden, The Book of Souls, and I got the special edition here in this case. Let me take it out. There you go. This booklet, The Book of Souls, goes in there. Check it out. The lyrics to all the songs. Really good album. Really good album. It's a 2 studio album right there. The band. I believe that this have a centerfold. Yes, it did. It's this one. There we go. And 2 CDs of new studio material. Put that back in there. All right. And last but certainly not least, another live album, and this one, the companion to this, which was The Book of Souls Live Chapter. Another 2 CD set. There we go with the track list. Really good listen. Alright, well, let us now end with the DVDs. First, Live After Death. Classic concert from the 80s, right there in California. Then we go with Rock in Rio. Unfortunately, the editing here is so lightning fast that it's almost impossible to watch this video. You know, I haven't watched it in a while because of the editing. I really do not like that, the really quick cuts. Iron Maiden Flight 666, this one is a bit better in that department, but though not much. Okay. Last but not least, Iron Maiden, Made in England 88 here. And here we have, it's a two DVD set with this one being the Made in England 88 and this 2 being the History of Iron Maiden Part 3. There are 2 other DVDs about the history of Iron Maiden which I do not have, and I have been remiss in getting those. This one, Made in England, was also released on the CD and on vinyl. And here I have my vinyl, though I hardly ever listen to it because this vinyl skips constantly. And let me tell you why. Because these are, in fact, the picture discs, which are not notorious for their quality. Even though they look really cool, they skip a lot. So I really have to get I really have to get a CD version of this live set. Let me see if I can take out the vinyl so you can see it. Here's the first one. Just the cover. And then we go here to this one, which is, I believe, The Clairvoyant, if I'm not mistaken. This song, this image. Let's go with the other one, which is the cool thing is that it has two different images on each disc, so you get so they're all different. Here's the sleeve. It was for the, as you can see, the Seventh Son tour. Taking out the vinyl. Here we have this Eddie right there on a motorcycle with the British flag. We turn it over. And there we go. That's the last one. Okay, well, this album is a bit out of sequence with the rest of the video because I had forgotten about it. You know, I had taken it out, but I did not put it in the proper place. It's of course somewhere in time on vinyl, and yes, this is my original pressing from way back then. All right, plus a couple of Iron Maiden related items here. I don't have a lot of collectibles. In fact, I don't have any. But I have here this Trooper beer, which I in fact have 3 bottles of. But this one here, as you can see, and you're going to say, is it signed by Iron Maiden? Well, I'm afraid not. It is signed by the Iron Maidens, which is an all-female Iron Maiden tribute band. All right, there you go. These girls came to my city. They are absolutely phenomenal band, really great band, and I was able to go to the meet and greet, and they signed my Trooper beer and this picture. All right, so and now we are done, and thank you very much for watching, and so long. I'll be back with another artist spotlight video as soon as I can. Goodbye.